Hi, I'm Mariah McLaughlin, Developer Advocate at Instaclustr. I work with teams running open source data infrastructure at scale, including Apache Cassandra. Cassandra has always been built for big distributed workloads. It is the database teams turn to when scale, availability, and resilience are non-negotiable. In this 10-minute take, we'll break down the Cassandra 6.0 updates worth watching and what they could mean for developers, architects, and operators. Cassandra 6.0 is not just another release. It introduces changes that go deeper than feature polish. This release touches on how Cassandra handles transactions, how it manages cluster metadata, how operators think about repair, and how teams build guardrails around data quality and performance. And beyond the visible features, there's a concerted effort under the hood, from cursor-based compaction to automated repair orchestration, to reduce operational complexity and make the system more predictable to run. That predictability is what opens the door for even more ambitious capabilities down the line. That matters because while distributed systems are complex, Cassandra contributors are actively working to make the database more robust at its core and easier to maintain. Developers need stronger consistency tools. Architects need more flexibility when evaluating workloads. Operators need clusters that are easier to reason about and manage. We'll look at Accord transactions, transactional cluster metadata, automated repair, schema constraints, compression, and compaction improvements. More importantly, we'll look at what these changes could mean for the teams building and running Cassandra in the real world. The headline update in Cassandra 6.0 is Accord. Accord expands Cassandra's transaction story by adding broader support for transactional workloads across multiple keys and partitions. That is a big deal because this has historically been one of the tougher parts of building on distributed databases. When an application workflow spans multiple records, partitions, or services, developers often have to handle coordination themselves. That can mean extra application logic, more edge cases, and more room for subtle bugs. The database scales, but the application code gets more complicated. Accord changes that conversation. It moves more of the coordination into Cassandra itself, enabling asset behavior, a familiar concept from relational databases, on transactional tables with strict serializable isolation, all without a central bottleneck. The result is a cleaner path for workloads that need stronger correctness guarantees, with less custom consistency logic to maintain. That does not mean every workload suddenly becomes a Cassandra workload, but it does mean teams may have a new reason to reconsider where Cassandra fits, especially when they need scale without giving up on more predictable transaction behavior. Cassandra 6.0 also gives operators a lot to pay attention to. One of the biggest changes is transactional cluster metadata, or TCM. At a high level, TCM changes how Cassandra manages cluster-wide metadata, things like membership, schema state, and token ownership. Why does that matter? Because in distributed systems, metadata is not just housekeeping. It affects how the cluster understands itself. When nodes join or leave, or when schema changes happen, or when ownership changes, the cluster needs a consistent way to coordinate those updates. TCM is designed to make the process more ordered, more explicit, and easier to reason about. For platform and infrastructure teams, that can be a major quality of life improvement. The more predictable cluster changes become, the easier it is to operate Cassandra with confidence. Automated repair is another important operator-focused update. Repair is critical for keeping replicas consistent, but it has traditionally required careful planning and external orchestration. Cassandra 6.0 brings more of that repair scheduling into the database itself. Instaclustr handles repair for its customers as part of their managed service so customers can focus their time on other tasks. That points to a broader theme. Cassandra is becoming more structured internally, not just more feature-rich. Not every important update gets the headline treatment. Some of the most useful changes are the ones that make everyday development and operations cleaner. Cassandra 6.0 adds a constraints framework, which gives teams a way to enforce certain validation rules at the schema level. Instead of pushing every data quality check into the application code, teams can move some of that logic closer to the data. That can help reduce duplicated validation across services and create stronger guardrails around what gets written into the cluster. There are also efficiency improvements worth watching. Z-standard dictionary compression can help improve storage efficiency, especially when data includes repeated patterns. Cursor-based compaction improvements are designed to reduce allocation and garbage collection overhead during compaction. Keep in mind, the guidance is to keep dictionaries minimal and only adopt a new one when it's noticeably better. Those may sound like under-the-hood changes, but they matter. In large distributed environments, small improvements in validation, storage, and compaction behavior can have real operational impact. So, what should developers, architects, and operators take away from Cassandra 6.0? For developers, the biggest shift is that Cassandra is adding stronger tools for consistency-sensitive workflows. Accord may reduce the amount of custom coordination logic developers need to write when applications span multiple keys or partitions. For data architects, Cassandra 6.0 may reopen some workload conversations. This release does not erase every trade-off, but it does change the evaluation, especially for teams that want distributed scale and more robust transaction support in the same platform. For platform, infrastructure, and DevOps leaders, the operator story is just as important. TCM, automated repair, and compaction improvements all point to a database that is easier to understand, maintain, and optimize over time. Just note that TCM is one of the biggest architectural changes in the release, and it isn't a transparent upgrade. Moving to it is a deliberate, operator-driven step that needs to be planned in advance rather than treated as a routine version bump. So who should be looking at Cassandra 6.0 right now? This is the time to evaluate, not to rush production cutovers. The release is approaching. Instaclustr will offer it first as a preview, and capabilities like Accord are still maturing. So teams with consistency-sensitive or multi-partition workloads should start and test in staging, get familiar with the new behavior, and plan production adoption as both the release and their confidence in it mature. The common thread is this. Cassandra 6.0 is not only about adding new capabilities. It is about making Cassandra more practical for the teams that have to build with it, design around it, and keep it healthy in production. Cassandra 6.0 is a release worth watching because it goes after some of the hard parts of distributed data systems. Accord expands the transaction model. TCM makes cluster metadata more structured. Automated repair brings a critical maintenance function closer to Cassandra itself. Constraints, compression, and compaction improvements add practical guardrails and efficiency. Put together, these updates point to a version of Cassandra that is more capable, more predictable, and easier to operate. For teams already using Cassandra, this is the time to understand what is changing and how those changes could affect future architecture and operations. For teams evaluating distributed databases, Cassandra 6.0 is a reason to take another look. At Instaclustr, we help teams run open source data infrastructure at scale, including Apache Cassandra. As Cassandra continues to evolve, we're focused on helping organizations understand what these changes mean and how to prepare for what comes next. Cassandra 6.0 will be coming to the Instaclustr managed platform first as a preview, so the best way to get ready is to get hands-on now. You can spin up a cluster on the latest available version today, or start a free trial if you're new to the platform. And stay tuned to the Instaclustr blog to follow Cassandra 6.0 as it moves towards release.